Hey Spike, am I going on a little adventure? Right, so I'm currently in Madrid, and it's a bit of a long journey really. So I started off in Gatwick. I've now flown from Gatwick to Madrid, and now I've got a 3-hour stopover in Madrid until midnight almost, where I get my next flight to Buenos Aires. And then when I land in Buenos Aires, I land at Buenos Aires EZE, which is one airport. And then when I get there, I've then got to get a taxi all the way across Buenos Aires to Buenos Aires AEP. And then from there, I get another flight. So from Buenos Aires to Ushuaia. And then when I'm in Ushuaia is where I get my boat from to go to Antarctica. So yeah, that's what my ticket looks like. Yeah. Bit of a long one, really. Right, phone is going into airplane mode and will not leave it until I return in 2 weeks. Right, so I'm finally checked in Buenos Aires, ready to go to Ushuaia. Took a bit longer than expected, really. The 7 hours time I had to get between airports and everything. Ended up having 3 hours left, so it's been a bit of a long trek to get here. So Buenos Aires took forever to get through customs. I got off the plane and there was a queue from literally where the plane stopped to the check-in desk, and it took nearly 2 hours to get all the way through there. There were 4 desks running. It was an absolute nightmare. And because it took so long, I ended up having a bit of difficulty getting my bag out, because when I got there was another Madrid flight that was after ours had arrived, and they were going round. And so when I came to look for my bag on the conveyor belt, it wasn't there. And so I spent a good half an hour prattling about at the airport looking for it, only to find it had been taken off and put on the side, ready, just waiting on the side for me. So that was a bit of an interesting thing as well. Right, so I finally arrived in Ushuaia after leaving home 36 hours ago. So I think now I'm just gonna have a shower, grab something to eat, and then go to bed, get up early tomorrow, see some sights, and then get on the boat to go. So yeah. Beavers can be very efficient. So I'm currently in Ushuaia, which is the most southern city in the world, and I spent the morning exploring the national park, which you can see sort of behind me, and then this afternoon I'm going to go down to the dock, get on the boat, and then make our way to Antarctica. So yeah, bring on this afternoon. Oh man. There's our boat, next to the big one.
Like the mountain.
Couple minutes, just about ready to go. This is the boat. And there's Ushuaia. This is the cabin. It's got a nice toilet in here and shower. This is where I'll be staying for the next couple days. Got a nice window, and we've got that big ugly boat next door again. Still there, still big, still ugly. Yeah, we've got a nice picture of a penguin on the wall. Tried taking it, but it's too screwed on. Right, so we're currently in the Drake Passage, which is the bit of ocean between the bottom of South America and the Antarctica Peninsula. And as you can see, it's quite choppy outside. I've tried to have some breakfast, but that's not really sat well. And yeah, I'll try and get a bit better footage from the front of the boat, where it's a bit more obvious just how wavy and windy it is out there. So yeah.
What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? Early in the morning, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises. Early in the morning, putting in the longboat until he's sober, putting in the longboat until he's sober, putting in the longboat until he's sober. Early in the morning, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises. She rises early in the morning. Pull out the plug and wet him all over. Pull out the plug and wet him all over. Pull out the plug and wet him all over. Early in the morning. Way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises early in the morning.
There it is, the first signs of Antarctica.